morning. So when you're in all fours, set your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. And if your knees aren't happy, by all means, have a folded towel or blanket under your mat for added padding. And as you exhale, just round your back out for cat. Press down through the hands and knees, dome into the shoulders. And inhale, lift the crown, lift the tail, and slide the shoulders down your back. Good. Exhale, round your back again. Let's do that twice more. Inhale. Oh, Sophie, you're in such a sun trap. That's so nice. Exhale, round your back. One more time. Inhale. How's your spine doing this morning? How's the breath doing? And exhale. Neutral spine. Inhale. Sit back for child's pose. Exhale. Stretch the arms out in front of you. Get long into the sides of the waist. Take a breath into your lower back. And with your inhale, just walk your hands off center to the left and reach the right fingertips towards the top left corner of the mat and drag the right hip back. And take a nice full breath into that right side rib cage and outer armpit. And as you inhale, walk the hands over to the other side. So as they come over to the right, you're really reaching away through the left arm. And drag that left hip back and just feel your way into the left side body and fill it up with breath. And as you inhale, walk your hands back to center, pause at center and just exhale. Come forward to all fours again, inhale. Just stay there as you exhale. We're going to twist to the right. So inhale, turn around right, reach that right arm up. And exhale, try to thread the right arm under the left arm like you're going to lie on your right shoulder. We'll do the same thing twice more. So inhale, turn and reach up tall. Nice. Exhale, thread through. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And this time stay here just for a breath. Press your left hand down to help you turn a little further. And draw that left hip back so your pelvis stays level. Nice, Josephine. As you inhale, come back through all fours. Exhale, just round your back, cat stretch. And then we're going to change sides with that twist. So inhale, turn left, reach the left arm up. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, turn round. Really turning the rib cage to the left. Good. Exhale, thread through. One more time to stay. Inhale. Nice. And exhale. And stay here. Press the right hand down to help you turn. Draw the right hip back. And then as you inhale, come back through all fours. Stay there and exhale, round your back again, cat. Inhale, neutral spine. Now keep your hips above your knees. Walk your hands forward and start to drop your forehead towards the floor. This is not child's pose. It's more of a melting heart. So as you drop the head towards the floor, now start to drop the chest towards the floor. Keep the arms nice and strong and straight, kind of like the arms are in down dog. And just feel your way into the upper back. One more breath there. And to come out, use your exhale, draw the belly in, walk your hands back, come back to all fours. Tuck your toes now, and with your exhale, sit down onto your heels with the toes tucked, as long as that's okay on your knees. Walk your hands back, and maybe hands stay on the floor, or hands come up onto your thighs. And you're trying to really wake up through the toes and the soles of the feet. Keep the heels parallel and sit equally and evenly on both foot. Just take a breath, relax your shoulders. Good. And then walk your hands forward, wiggle your toes for a moment, and then flop your feet on the floor for a moment. And then keep your toes pointing back, sit onto your heels. Again, only if that's okay on your knees. Bring your hands behind you and then try to lift your knees up off the floor. They might not lift, it's not a big deal, but you're just now stretching through the front ankle, front shin. Good. And then knees back down, walk the hands forward. Spread the fingers, tuck the toes, and as you exhale, lift your knees to downward facing dog. And in this first down dog, step your feet out as wide as your mat and just pad the heels back and forth. Do it slowly enough that you feel you're starting to make a difference into the calves. So as you press one heel down, press the shin back, lift that sit bone. And when you feel it start to make a difference, then you change sides. And as you stretch the other heel down, you stretch the shin back, lift the sit bone. And now start to straighten both legs and then bend both knees. And with both knees bent, you'll have purchase to lift the sit bones higher. Push the hands further into the floor to stretch long into the sides of the waist. Lift the tail and the sit bones high, and then keep that length in your spinal column as you straighten out through the legs and press the shins and the thighs back. Take one more full breath in and drop down to all fours again as you breathe out. Good. Bring your knees hip width apart, and as you inhale, float the right leg back behind you. As you exhale, bring that right knee to your nose and round your back. Tuck up the shin, heel to bum. Lift the leg again, inhale, keep it there, and reach the left arm forward as you exhale. Now as you breathe, pelvis is level to the floor, belly and ribs tuck in. Really plant the right palm down, unlock the right elbow, and slide your shoulders down your back. With your inhale, bring the left hand back down. Exhale, step the right foot up between the hands. Help it forward if it gets stuck. Now tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. And as you inhale, let's come up into crescent pose. And start with your hands on your hips. Square your hips forward and then bend into that front knee. Put a little bend in the back knee and then scoop the front of the pelvis up, tail draws down. Now keep the pelvis like that, then start to straighten the back leg again. Nice, Alice. Reach the arms up over your head. And as you reach your arms up, just gently draw those front ribs back. Keep the bend forward. Keep the back leg working strong. Just waking up through the front of that left hip. Take one more breath. Maybe lift your chest a little bit now. And with your exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Inhale, twist around to your right. Reach that right arm up. And drop your hips. Work strong through the back leg. Reach the crown forward, and as you turn, slide those shoulders down. Next inhale, bring both hands down. Exhale, you're going to step back to plank pose. So slide the right foot back, and you can always drop your knees if plank's too much. Legs are strong, belly engaged. Unlock the elbows, plant the palms. And as you exhale, let's lie down. So you can always drop your knees to help that transition. When you're lying down, point your toes back and come up onto the forearms for Sphinx. So elbows on the floor, just forward of the shoulders. You got it. And as you anchor the elbows, lift the crown. With your inhales, imagine the front of the rib cage drawing forward and up. And as you exhale, gently draw the shoulders back and down. So inhale forward and up, exhale back and down. One more big inhale. And then lie down, exhale. Good. Come up to all fours, inhale, stay in all fours, and round your back, cat stretch, exhale. So we're going to do that on the other side. Left leg floats up, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Good. Lift again, inhale. Keep it there, and reach the right arm forward, exhale. Now keep breathing. Pelvis level, belly and ribs in. Left palm really seals into the floor. Unlock the left elbow, slide the shoulders down. Now inhale, right hand back down. And exhale, step the left foot up between the hands. Help it forward if you need. Tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. And then rise on up for crescent, hands on your hips. So use your hands to feel your hips to square forward. Usually that's a spin forward to the right. Then as you bend into the front knee, put a little bend in the back knee. Scoop up through the lower belly, tail down. Keep that as you then work the back leg towards straight again. Send the inner right heel back. And then keep those front ribs hugging in as you reach your arms up. Bend into the front knee. Anchor the front heel. Work a little straighter through the back leg. And this last breath, open your chest up. And with your exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Good. Inhale, turn around the left to reach the left arm up. Drop your hips. Work through the back leg. So send the right heel back. Nice, Asha. Drag the crown of your head forward. And then as you turn, slide your shoulders down your back. Kathleen, lean your head back a little bit. Yes, perfect. One more breath as is. Inhale, both hands are down. Exhale, slide the left foot back into plank. Hold there, inhale, and lie down, exhale. Now this time, keep your hands by your rib cage. Point your toes back and lift the chest for low cobra. And as you breathe, ground the tops of the feet, ground the pubic bone, plant those palms down, draw the shoulders back and down, kind of like we did with Sphinx. Your inhale, your chest can pull forward and up. Your exhale, the shoulders can pull back and down. One more inhale, then through the knees to down dog as you exhale. And take a breath. Nice work, guys. Inhale, walk your feet up towards your hands so you end up at the front bit of the mat. A little bend in the knees, catch the elbows and hang. Maybe shake your head out or sway your body or maybe stay still and just take a breath. Just being compassionate and patient with your body in the morning. Well, always, but especially in the morning. As you exhale, drop the arms, keep the knees a little bent, and inhale, roll up slowly through the spine. Gaze down till you're all the way up. And when you're up, roll the shoulders back, lift the head last, stand so tall, and exhale, hands to prayer. Take a clearing breath, so a big inhale, out through the mouth. And as you inhale now, reach the arms out and up to the sky. Stretch up tall. Exhale, dive all the way down, hands to the mat. Bend your knees if you need. Inhale, halfway lift, draw the chest forward. Down dog, exhale, hands down, feet back. Inhale, come forward to your plank position. Remember, you can drop your knees. And exhale, lie all the way down to the floor. Inhale, lift for that low cobra. One more time just to pause here. And really seal those palms down. Good. Shoulders pull back and down. Elbows almost drag back towards the outer hips. And then yet again, just check that the pubic bone's grounding, the tops of the feet are grounding. One more inhale through the knees to down dog. Exhale. And from here, inhale, float the right leg up in the air behind you. Exhale, bend your knee, roll open your hips. A square to the right. Always feels good to me first thing. Press the hands down, stretch long into the whole of the spine. And as you inhale, straighten out through the leg. Exhale, knee to nose, round your back, tuck up the shin, heel to bum. Good. Inhale, lift the leg again. And exhale, step that right foot up between the hands. Now this time, drop the back knee down. Inhale, rise up. So a low lunge. Square the hips like before. Bend into the front knee. Scoop up through the lower belly, tail down. And as you inhale, you're going to clasp your hands behind your back. Roll the shoulders back. And exhale, draw the knuckles as though back towards your back heel. Lift your chest. Keep that lift up of the lower belly like we did with crescent. And keep that lunge forward. Good. Now inhale, hands fold to prayer in front of your heart. Exhale, twist right. Hook the left elbow outside that right thigh. Try not to shove the knee across to get the elbow out. So you twist beyond the knee. Great, guys. Really nice. Take another breath. Press the prayer to turn the chest. And as you inhale, bring both hands down. Exhale, start to sit the hips back, flex that right foot, but we'll do that twice more. So inhale, come forward to your lunge. When you're there, you lift the chest, and exhale, sit back. And one more time, inhale, and exhale. Stay here, just one breath. Draw those right toes back a little bit more. Excellent, guys. Inhale, come back to your lunge. Plant the hands. Exhale to down dog. Lift the hips, step back. Now your choice, either hold down dog or we're ready now for our first vinyasa. So inhale, come forward to plank, neck long. Exhale, lie down or hover chaturanga. Good. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Shoulders back, chest forward. Nice. Exhale, down dog. Lift the hips up and back. Well done. Inhale, float the left leg up in the air behind you. Exhale, bend your knee, roll your hip open, square left. Press your hands down, stretch long into your spine. And as you inhale, straighten out the leg, stretch it longer. Knee to nose, exhale. Lift the leg, inhale. And step up, exhale. Drop the back knee. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Square the hips front, scoop up through the lower belly. Nice hattie bend into that front knee. Reach the crown, reach the arms. And with your inhale, let's do the second interlace of the fingers behind you. So that means the other little fingers on top, other thumbs on bottom. And as you draw the knuckles back towards your back heel, lift your chest. Keep your lower back long by drawing the tail down and bend a little deeper forward into that front knee. Great. Inhale, hands fold to prayer. Exhale, twist left. Keep the stability of the left knee as you twist beyond it. Nice, Eileen. Press the prayer. Turn the chest. Slide the shoulders down. One more breath. Use your exhale. Press the prayer and turn a little further. Nice, Kate. Inhale, both hands come down. Exhale, sit the hips back. Flex the left foot. We'll do it twice more. So inhale, come forward, lift the chest. Exhale, sit back. Just easing in. One more, inhale. And exhale. Stay here. Draw the toes back, especially that baby toe. That's the one that doesn't want to come back. Yeah, draw that back. Nice, Kathleen. And as you inhale, come back into your lunge, plant the hands. Exhale to down dog, lift the hips. Again, option to stay there or vinyasa. Inhale, come forward to plank. You can drop your knees. Exhale, lie down or hover. Good. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Lovely. And exhale, down dog. Everyone, inhale, walk, step, or jump the feet to your hands, chest forward when you arrive. And exhale, fold down over the legs. Step your feet together and inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, reach your arms. And as you exhale, sink down. Inhale, straighten the legs 2 inches. Exhale, sink down. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale, straighten 2 inches. Exhale, sink down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale. Squeeze as you sit. Now, hands to prayer. Inhale. Twist round left, exhale. Hook the right elbow outside the left thigh. Press the prayer, turn. Sit your hips a little lower than your head and slide that right knee back so your knees stay together. Nice, Alice. Inhale, come back to chair, hands to prayer. Exhale, change. Hook the left elbow outside that right thigh. Sit the hips low, squeeze the legs together. Slide that left knee back. And as you inhale, this time stand all the way up, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer. A deep clearing breath. Big inhale. Let it go through the mouth. Inhale, reach the arms afresh. A fresh start. Exhale, dive all the way down, hands to the mat. Bend your knees if you need. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the shins or the floor. Down dog, exhale. Option to stay or vinyasa. Follow the rhythm of your breath. And if you're holding down dog, work to lift the hips so that the weight's not sinking into your wrists and shoulders. Nice, everyone. And as you inhale, when you're ready, float that right leg up in the air behind you. Exhale, warrior 1. Right foot steps up, left heel grounds, rise on up, reach the arms. So like crescent, but now the outer back foot's grounding. Keep the back leg straight as you spin the left hip forward. Like we've done a couple times, gently scoop up through the frontal hip points, tail down, and bend further into the front knee, pressing down into your mat with the front heel. Now inhale, clasp your hands behind you, roll your shoulders back. Option to stay up, or exhale, dive for humble warrior. Like your right ear wants to come to your right inner ankle, and the hands stretch up and over the head. Keep anchoring that front heel, bend more into the front knee. And now tuck that right hip back in line. Yes. One more breath as is. And as you inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale back to warrior one. Stay here, please. Inhale. Open for warrior two as you exhale. So as you turn, you have to widen the space between the legs and pivot the back foot so it's more parallel to the back edge of your mat. And as you bend into the front knee, press it open so you can see the big toe and second toe past the inner knee. Now to invigorate the breath, let's breathe with this warrior. So inhale, straighten the front leg, reach the arms. Exhale, warrior two again. Good, twice more. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale, deep, deep, deep breath in. Exhale. Keep the legs. Reverse the warrior. Inhale, right arm up and over your head. Reach high through the right fingertips, not just back, but high. And with your exhale, bring the right elbow down onto your right thigh. Turn the chest, stretch the left arm up and over your head. So from the left heel through the fingertips, a long line. Roll the chest open, but keep that right knee pressing open too. Option to bring the right hand down inside the right foot. Keep grounding the front heel so you activate the hamstring and are less reliant on the quad. One more breath. Excellent, guys. And as you inhale, bring both hands down to the floor, spin onto the ball of the back foot. Exhale, drop the back knee down. Scooch it further back. Inhale, turn round right, reach that right arm. Option to stay or lift the back knee or bend the back knee and catch the foot with the right hand and drawing the heel. Now in either of those options, just lunge the pelvis forward, roll the top shoulder open, head back so there's space across your front chest. Maybe you hop the left hand forward or drop to your left elbow. See how your body feels about it. Nice, guys. One more full breath as is. And as you inhale, both hands come down. Exhale, down dog or one-legged down dog. Right leg lifts up and back. Your choice, child's down dog, vinyasa, or a one-legged vinyasa. Stretch back through the right foot as you flow. Try to keep your pelvis level in the one-legged. Yep. Great. Unlock the elbows in that up dog, Sophie. They're tending to lock quite a lot. Well done. So if you end up in one leg down dog or child's, come on back to down dog. And everyone, inhale, walk, step, or jump the feet to your hands. Exhale, fold. Feet hip width apart now. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, reach your arms. As you exhale, sink a little deeper. Now, inhale, clasp your hands behind you like you did before in warrior one. Roll the shoulders back, and then exhale, fold. Rest your torso on your thighs and stretch the hands up and over. And the up bit, like you're just stretching your hands up to the sky, narrow the shoulder blades towards one another, and then that gives you more space to stretch the hands further forward. Nice. Spread the toes. Good. One more breath. As you inhale, let's glide slowly back into chair. Take your time, no rush. Exhale, stand up, hands to prayer. Stay. Here's another clearing breath. Big inhale. Let it go. Relax. Take it home. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, dive. Empty your lungs. Inhale, halfway lift. Fill the lungs up. Down dog, exhale. Again, option to stay or follow the rhythm of your breath as you flow through your vinyasa. Remember, up doggies, tiny, tiny bend in the elbows. So that will help you pull the chest further forward. Much better, Sophie, perfect. Great. Okay, so let's take that home. Inhale, float the left leg up. Use your inhale to lift the leg. Exhale, warrior one. Left foot up, right heel grounds. Ground the feet as you rise. So you don't have to pop up. You move slowly with control. Now press the outer back foot down as you spin the right hip forward. Scoop up through the lower belly. If you over effort that, then the back knee starts to bend, but keep the integrity of the back leg. Then bend into that front knee, reach the arms, breathe the front of that right hip open. Great. As you inhale, let's do the second interlace behind your back. Shoulders roll back and either stay upwards or exhale, dive left ear to left inner ankle. Stretch the hands up and over the head. Anchor the front heel. And as you tuck that left hip in, it does feel more like a balance, but that's because you have to use your core to stabilize as opposed to just sticking your hip out left, which then uses your bones to stabilize. Yeah. As you inhale, if you're down, rise back up. Exhale, back up, warrior one. Stay here, inhale, open warrior two, exhale. Widen the space between the legs. Turn the right foot out so it's more parallel to the short edge of the mat. And as you bend into that front knee, press it open. You want to see the second toe and the big toe. Good. Let's do those 3 breaths. So inhale, straighten the front leg, reach the arms. Exhale, warrior two. So use your inhale, nourish, ground, reassure. Use your exhale, find strength, stability, foundation. One more time, in and out. And you're going to keep your legs as is. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And remember, try to lift higher with the left hand, not just further back, but higher. And keep all that length in your left waist. Exhale, left elbow to thigh. Turn the chest to reach that right arm up and over your head. So right heel through fingertips, a long line. Great. Tuck that left hip in as you roll the chest round. Great. Now either stay or left hand comes down to the floor. Do you feel how all the weight's on the ball of the foot? Really anchor down through that heel. One more breath there. Make it a good one. Excellent, guys. As you inhale, both hands down to the floor, spin onto the ball of the back foot. Exhale, drop the back knee down. Inhale, turn around left. Reach the left arm. Option to stay, option to lift the back knee, or option to bend the back knee and catch the foot. Lunge the pelvis forward. Roll the chest round. Left shoulder leans open, head leans back. Yes, nice, Kathleen. If you have the back foot, draw it further in. Option to hop the right hand forward or drop to your elbow. It's up to your body. Not up to your ego, it's up to your body. Well done. As you inhale, both hands come down. Either down dog or one leg. Exhale. Child's down dog vinyasa or one leg vinyasa. Pelvis level to the floor. Lovely, Alice. Drag the chest forward. Nice, Asha. Nice, Josephine. Great. Nice, Kate. Lovely. And if you're in one leg down dog or child's, let's come back to down dog. And everybody inhale, walk, step, or jump the feet to your hands, chest forward. And exhale, fold. Feet hip width apart and parallel again. Last time to chair, inhale. Sink on down, exhale. Second interlace of the fingers behind you. Inhale, draw the shoulders back, and exhale, fold. Stretch the hands up and over the head. Let the head hang. One more breath. Use your exhale, stretch the hands another inch. And then inhale, glide back into chair. And exhale, stand up, hands to prayer. Stand taller than you ever stand. Take a clearing breath. Inhale and let it go. Good. And as you inhale, reach the arms out to the side, just out. Exhale, cross the right arm over the left arm. Swing the arms round if you can, hands together. If that doesn't work, backs of the hands together, or even just catch your shoulder blades. Now lift the elbows and draw the shoulders down. Gently squeeze the forearms towards one another. And the action is almost like the top elbow wants to push down and the bottom elbow wants to push up. Now bend your knees. Lift the left leg and hook the left thigh over the right thigh, eagle. Maybe the ankle just hugs the outer shin. Maybe the toes tuck behind the calf. But as you squeeze the legs, square your hips forward. So drag the left hip back. Nice, Josephine, good. Nice, Asha. Nice, Eileen. Squeeze the legs and sit down, but lift the elbows. One more inhale. Exhale, come up. Inhale, reach the arms out to the side. Exhale, left over right. If you can, swing the wrists, hands together. Remember your options. Backs of the hands together is fine, or catch the shoulder blades. Now lift the elbows, shoulders down. Gently squeeze the forearms towards one another. And top elbow presses up, bottom elbow presses down. Now keep that through the shoulders and the arms. Bend the knees. Lift the right leg. Hook the right thigh over the left. Maybe just the outer shin is hugged by the outer ankle. Maybe the toes tuck. But then, yeah, you got it, Asha. Draw that right hip crease back. Nice, Alice. Nice, Sophie. Nice, Hattie. Lovely. As you sit down, lift the elbows. Nice, Katarina. Good. One more breath there. And as you inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Roll the shoulders once one way and roll the shoulders once the other way. Now this time, inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, bend the elbow, hand to the nape of your neck. Use your left hand to gently encourage the right elbow straight back. The minute you do that, we do two things. We stick the ribs out, so draw them in, and we drop the head forward, so float the chin parallel to the floor. Now either stay here or bring the left elbow into your lower spine. Slide the forearm up and maybe you catch your t-shirt or you bind hands. Now stretch up through the sides of the waist. Stretch up through the right elbow, stretch up through the crown of the head. Ground down through that right foot and lift the left foot for tree. So it could come into the calf or the inner knee. If you're on the inner knee, put a little bend in the knee just to help keep it nice and steady and stable. And stretch up through the right elbow as you almost imagine that there's a diagonal line as the left knee lengthens away. So with our balances, we're just sneaking in shoulder work. Take a full breath in and release as you breathe out. Good. Big shoulder roll in one direction. Big shoulder roll in the other direction, and we'll change. So reach the left arm up, bend the elbow hand to the nape of the neck. Right hand encourages the left elbow back. Draw the front ribs in, float the chin parallel to the floor. Option to stay, or right elbow comes into your lower spine. If you're right-handed, this might be the sticky side. Slide the forearm up, maybe you grab your t-shirt or bind hands. Maybe you come back to the first shape. Good. Now ground through the left foot, lift the right foot, Vrikshasana tree. So foot to the calf or inner knee. And if you're on the inner knee, you can put a little bend in the knee. We usually avoid the inner knee, but if you put a bend in it, then the knee's nice and stable. You don't have to be scared of that. Keep those front ribs back. And just with your mind's eye, think of this diagonal line. Left elbow to right knee, lengthening. One more inhale and release, exhale. Good, big shoulder roll in one direction. Big shoulder roll in the other direction. Hands to prayer. We'll take it down. So inhale, reach the arms out and up to the sky. Stretch up tall. Exhale, dive all the way down, hands to the mat. Bend your knees if you need. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Down dog, exhale. Option to stay or one of the last opportunities for vinyasa, so follow the rhythm of your breath. See if after that shoulder work, if you can pull the chest further forward in your back bend. And now from here, as you inhale, float the right leg up in the air. Exhale, pigeon pose, right knee behind the right wrist, right foot left, and slide the left leg back. Now, if this feels a little too much, pad up the right hip with a block or a rolled up blanket or towel. If you'd prefer, you could lie on your back and bring the right ankle across the left knee and hug in the left thigh or shin. If you're in pigeon, you lift your chest as you inhale. Good. and fold down as you exhale. Forearms or forehead. And breathe. Just creep the left foot further back. Elbows wider if you can, just so the shoulders can relax more. Good. And just send the breath down the spine towards that right hip. Last few breaths here, a minute hold today. Good. Now as you inhale, let's pad on up. You lean to your right enough. You can exhale, swing your left leg round. If you were on your back, just roll to your side to come up. Now stay with that right hip. So cross your shins with the right shin in front, or stack your shins with the right shin on top. But if it feels like, oh, it's a little too much, then just lift your seat and you'll see that usually makes it feel a lot better. Sit tall up as you inhale and fold your way forward and down. So keep the forward bit so you get that space. And then as you fold, maybe the forearms come down, maybe the head releases, maybe none of those things. But just be respectful of your knees and your back. Good. Nice. And let's just take one more breath because we're going to add some other stuff to this too. And as you inhale, pad your way all the way back up. And with your exhale, keep the legs if you can, left hand to your side. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, side stretch. Creep the left hand away, reach the right arm up and over your head. Bend the left elbow as though towards your waistline. And as you anchor the right sit bone, reach further through the right fingertips. With this last exhale, maybe you can dive a little deeper over to the side. Just feel your way in. Good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, both hands down. We'll swap. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, side stretch. Creep the right hand away. Reach the left arm up and over. Little bend in the right elbow as though towards the waist. Great. Anchor the left sit bone, reach further through the left hand, and with your last exhale, you dive a little deeper in. Good. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, the left hand comes to your right knee, right hand behind you. Sit tall as you inhale and twist round as you exhale. Turn the belly, the rib cage, maybe peek over the back shoulder. Maybe the right hand creeps further round, or the right hand could come all the way around and catch the inner left thigh, whatever your body likes today. And as you inhale, let's come on back. Pause as you exhale. And we'll set up the second side. So right hand, left knee, left hand behind. Good. Sit tall as you inhale and twist round as you exhale. Maybe that left hand creeps. Maybe the left hand comes all the way around. But just lean that left shoulder back so there's more twist. Nice, I lean into the upper chest. Good. Big inhale, come back. Exhale. Now if you're sitting on something, scooch it out the way. We're going to come back to down dog. So you might tuck your ankles and roll over the shins. You might come back to down dog in a different way, whatever works for you. And when you get there, just pat out your heels. And then we're going to change sides. So inhale, float that left leg up. And exhale, here's pigeon. Left knee behind the left wrist, left foot right. Whole new side, whole new knee, whole new hip. So feel free to pat up the left hip or lie on your back for thread the needle if you'd prefer. Good. Lift the chest as you inhale and fold as you exhale. And when you fold, usually you can scooch the back leg further back and just let your hips equally and evenly descend. Elbows wider so the shoulders can melt. And jaw soft. And again, just watch the journey of the breath as it travels down the spine towards that left hip. And just monitor where your mind goes when you're still. And keep arriving back in the here and now, in this moment. And as we worked with the yesterday lunchtime class, for those of you who are in that class, there's a sort of dual awareness that really helps to anchor your mind. The awareness of the feedback that your body's giving in that pose, in that moment, and the awareness of the breath as it travels in and as it travels out. And this is really why I love Vinyasa. Because that movement and that breath anchors the thoughts and keeps helping you arrive in the here and now. So that's a little over a minute. Inhale, come back up. As you exhale, lean to your left enough that you can swing your right leg round. If you are on your back, you just roll to your side and come up. So now let's cross the shins, left shin in front of right, or stack the shins, left shin on top of right. Good. Remember, you can lift your seat, sit up on a foam block or a folded blanket or towel. Sit tall up as you inhale and fold your way forward and down, exhale. Keep the sit bones anchoring as you draw the base ribs forward. And maybe your hands come forward, maybe you fold a little deeper, maybe not. Just practice humility and patience with your body. And just keep sending your breath down the spine. Just one more breath. And as you inhale, pad your way all the way up. Little different sequence this time. So keep the legs, interlace the fingers in front of you, and round the back, sending the knuckles forward. Tuck your chin, and then try to pull the hands apart from one another. So you really open into those shoulder blades and upper back. Keep this, square the arms over the left leg, stretch further forward through the right knuckles, and lean back into the right shoulder blade. Keep this, square over the right leg, and stretch away through the left knuckles, lean back into the left shoulder blade. Come on back to center and round a little bit more. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Bring the hands around behind you and interlace the fingers back there like we've done tons today. Draw the shoulders back. Now if that feels enough, stay. Otherwise, bend the elbows, bring the knuckles towards your left waist. Squeeze the elbows towards one another. Lift the chest. Great, guys. And then drop your chin and roll your left ear slowly towards your left shoulder. And think about that right shoulder drawing back and sliding down. And as you relax the jaw, you get that space into the top of the shoulder, the side of the neck, all the way up into the base of the skull. And then just roll the chin back towards the chest. Lift the head back up to center. Stretch the knuckles straight back behind you. And then if that's enough, stay. Otherwise, bend the elbows, knuckles round towards your right waist. Draw the shoulders in. Nice. Hug the elbows towards one another. You got it. Lift the chest. Drop the chin. And slowly roll right ear to right shoulder. Relax your jaw. Left shoulder draws back and down. Breathe. Relax the thighs. Roll the chin back to the chest. Lift the head back up to center. Stretch the knuckles back and release the hands. Good. Roll the shoulders one way. Roll them the other way. Lean back and creep the knees wider so the soles of the feet come together. Now, ideally, you'd like to sit somewhat comfortably here. So even if you don't normally use one, you might use a prop underneath your bum. Yeah, it just tends to help you sit with a little more ease. So hold on to the ankles and don't push. Just let the thighs relax downwards. Sit tall as you inhale and just start to hinge forward as you exhale. Maybe your hands keep a hold of the ankles. Maybe the hands come forward on the floor. Just feel your way in. And then as you inhale, pad your way back up. Keep the legs, because we're going to do one more thing for the neck here. Bring the right arm up and drape it over the head, like you're going to catch your left earlobe, but actually a couple of inches behind, you'll feel a little shelf of bone. We did this a couple weeks ago. I just love this so much. So here's your dual action. You're trying to pull your head off towards the right, but the head resists and presses over to the left. So in other words, the hand's pulling the head one way and the head resists and pushes the other way. And then you get a little deeper into the side neck. And if you want a little more, slide the left fingertips down towards the floor by your side and start to creep them away. And like we did in that last neck stretch, draw the left shoulder back and down. Breathe. Good. If your left hand's reaching, release the left hand. Don't move your head. Bring your right hand to the right side of your face and manually lift your head back up to center so your neck doesn't have to engage. Good. So let's change sides. So left arm up and drapes over the head. Try to feel for your earlobe, but then a couple inches behind, you'll feel that little shelf of bone. Dual action. You're trying to pull your head off to the left. The head resists and pushes back to the right, especially if you're right-handed. This is your important side. Well, to be fair, both are important sides, but this might be your more challenging side. And as you breathe, maybe the right fingertips come down and creep away, and then you're drawing that right shoulder. It's kind of like the tip of the collarbone draws back and slides down. And breathe. And then first just release the right hand and don't move the head. Bring the left hand to the side of your face and manually lift your head back up. Release your hands down and just turn your head to look over one shoulder. Yeah, and over the other shoulder. Just make sure your neck's okay there. And then come back to center. Then bend up the knees and straighten the legs forward. Move the flesh of the buttocks out the way. You can stay up on whatever you're sitting on or you could remove it. It's up to your body. Sit tall up as you inhale and just start to hinge forward as you exhale. Maybe hands are on the floor, shins, ankles, feet, whatever you can so the shoulders stay relaxed. And for today, draw the chest forward, but maybe if it feels nice, relax your head down. Sometimes I ask you to keep length there, but because we've done all that neck stuff just now, maybe that will feel nice. Good. Gently press the inner heels away. Draw the baby toes back. So that's the outer foot. Two more breaths just as you are. And then as you inhale, pad slowly and smoothly back up. And with your exhale, let's bend up the left knee. Place the foot on the floor, either inside the right leg, in which case it's in line with your left sit bone, or if you'd prefer, outside the right leg, but you want to ground that left foot. If it's outside the right leg, one more choice, right leg straight or right leg's bent, Ardha Matsyendrasana. But we're going to twist left, and then we're going to do a little half neck roll to seal it all in. So sit tall as you inhale, left hand behind. Yep, twist round as you exhale. Turn the belly, turn the rib cage, maybe peek over the back shoulder. Maybe change the position of the right arm if you'd like, elbow around the knee or elbow outside the knee. And then stay in the twist through your chest. But just drop the left ear to the left shoulder and then roll the chin down towards the chest, nice and slow, and right ear to right shoulder and chin back towards the chest. And we'll just do that one more time. Do it slowly enough that you feel any little sticky point that you might want to just stay and take a breath and help it unravel. When you've done left and right twice, then chin back to your chest, lift the head back up to center, twist a little bit deeper, and then inhale to come on out. Good. Exhale, counter to your right, and then come on back. And we're going to swap legs. So right knee is bent, and if it's inside, it's in line with the sit bone. If it's outside, just ground the right foot. If it's outside, left leg straight or left leg bent, it's up to you. Great. Hold the knee, left hand, right hand behind. Sit tall, inhale, and twist round, exhale. Turn the belly, the ribs. Maybe change the position of the left arm if you'd like. And feel the sit bones ground. Lift the crown of the head tall. And then you're going to keep that configuration through the trunk of your body. And just drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Relax your jaw. Chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. And chin to chest. And one more round. Right to right and left to left. Keep breathing. Keep softening. And when the chin's back on your chest, you just lift the head back to center. Use an exhale to twist a little bit further. And then with an inhale, you come on out. Good. Exhale, counter lefty, rotate there. Well done. Come on back and straighten both legs forward. If you're sitting on something still, then do move it out the way. You might need to scooch forward. And we're going to come back kind of slowly just to really get the core integration. So you could hold behind the thighs, that's easier, or reach the arms forward, that's a bit harder. But as you exhale, tuck your tail, start to roll on back, and then inhale, come up 2 inches. Exhale, roll on back a little more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. And then just reach the legs forward, reach the arms, just like how we started, just long space. It's always fun, like a bookending of the practice to feel a sort of before and after in your own body. And as you exhale, hug both knees in towards your chest. Lengthen your neckline, settle those shoulder blades. Stay still or rock left to right, whatever you'd like. And then place the feet back down onto the floor. Scoop the tail. Draw the shoulder blades down your back so they lie flat on the floor and the chest is open. And release the arms alongside you, palms up. And arms a little wider away so that there's space around the armpits and side ribs. And then slowly straighten your legs forward. And when you straighten your legs forward, just observe if you need to then reshuffle the shoulder blades down or draw the tail forward. And just let the legs flop, let the arms settle, and close your eyes. No matter what the rest of your day has in store for you, just take this precious time. Just like you're pressing save after all your work, just letting your body experience the bones stacking in a symmetrical way. After all the work that we've done to release, now's the chance to really let it all go. So notice if there's somewhere gripping just out of habit. You might literally grip there all day, every day. And just invite softness, invite awareness and softness. And if your mind is wandering a lot, then use that attention I spoke of earlier, of paying attention to your breath and paying attention to the feedback of your body in this moment. If you had extra time this morning, do feel free to stay as is. Otherwise, just start to deepen your breath. Bring a little movement to your fingers and toes. And once again, if you'd like, use an inhale and reach the arms up over your head and stretch long and tall. And with your exhale, gently ground your lower back to bend your knees. Roll to your side and press on up. Feel free to sit on your prop again if that will help you sit taller with less effort. And just feel grounded from the waist down. Feel tall and light and spacious from the waist up. And take a moment just to thank yourself for carving out this time for yourself this morning, and just observe how you feel now. And with an exhale, fold your hands to prayer in front of your heart and keep the heart lifted and open as you bow your head. May our yoga help us to ground and center, and may we stay that way throughout the day. And together, take a nourishing, energizing breath in and let it go. Namaste.